Hey YouTube, so we are at Rausch Creek doing the monthly guided ride. This is the Father's Day 2020 ride. We are on the R Trail, and if you watch carefully, the green Jeep right in front of me, it's about to get a little bit stuck.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on, you guys. We have a stuck Jeep right now.
Copy, I'll walk back.
He's working it a little bit. He might get out. I think he's out. Yep, he's free.
Hey YouTube, so the green Jeep that you just saw with like the little mud going on, that was on the end of the R1 trail right before we turned on to L. So it is like if you want to play with that mud pit or whatever, if you look on the map, it would be at near the intersection of L and R1. However, it would be on the south side of that intersection. So yeah, anyway, it was kind of goopy, and since I saw he struggled with it, I flipped the lockers on before I went in, and even for me, like, it was a little bit goopy. So yeah, like, don't stop. Like, you always want momentum when you go through like water or anything that is low traction. Like, you always want that momentum going for you. So don't stop. Like, try to keep and maintain like a set speed. So if you decide that the speed that you're going to go through the obstacle is like, say, 2 miles per hour, then, you know, go 2 miles per hour. And if you start to slow down, then give it more gas. And if you start to go a little bit too fast, then lay off. Like, don't push on the gas as much, but don't hit the brake. Do not hit the brake, unless, like, you know, you're gonna hit something, obviously. But just feather the gas a little bit, and it's all good. So please like and subscribe. We'll see you guys around. Hey YouTube, so we are on the L trail right now, and the R1 side of the L trail is a little downhill with some very small obstacles. Maybe the obstacles are the size of a basketball, maybe if you're lucky. But you can drive around all obstacles for the most part, so very, very green, very, very easy trail. But there are just a couple obstacles. On the K1 side, the long stretch that mirrors, or I guess is parallel to 81, that side of the trail is extremely easy, extremely flat, and what's nice about it is there's a roof, meaning like the trees and stuff are at the top, and it just kind of like neat looking, it's a neat looking roof. Anyway, so there's a neat looking roof, and it's kind of scenic. However, you can hear the highway obviously, so the highway noise from being next to 81 kind of distracts from the beauty of the trail. But it is kind of a neat little roof. You get a roof like that also at AOAA, for instance, on the Polaris Trail. That's the trail on the other side of the park across the road. I'm sure they have other trails here that have that roof. And when I say roof, I mean like the trees like go above you and you end up with just like shade. So anyway, please like and subscribe, and we will see you around. Hey YouTube, we just did the N3 trail that will come up next. We are basically like right now parked between Roswell and Area 51, and we did it in the direction of, I guess, like K1 L2, like going in a easterly direction. And it was actually kind of interesting because looking at the map, it looks kind of like a connector trail, kind of like it should be a boring gravel road. But actually, if you notice on the footage, it wasn't boring at all. And there was one spot where I actually like hit the diff against a rock and I had to back up just like a foot or two. And the main advice that I want to give out on that is if you do hit the diff on something and you know that there's no big obstacles near you, but there is something like there, like 90% of the time you can just back up like a foot or two, turn the wheel, like either left or right, it doesn't really matter, and then go forward. And 90% of the time, just backing up 2 feet and turning the wheel like will get you around like whatever it was that you hit, because then the tail will just move that couple inches necessary. And obviously if that doesn't work, then like get out and look under the Jeep and figure it out. But for beginners, like I was saying, it's usually just turn the steering wheel and like you're good. So anyway, we're gonna continue trail riding, and we will see you guys around. Please like and subscribe. Hey YouTube, we just finished the Roswell Trail. We did the east and the west side. It largely was a gravel road that was made out of dirt, like not really even gravel. And it had been a little bit washed out, edge to hair on the west side. The east side was like perfectly flat. I mean, like you could ride a bicycle on it. It was like, yeah, Roswell is probably something I would skip normally because it didn't seem very interesting to me, even though it has a really cool name. The N3 trail we're turning back onto. The N3 trail, to me, has a lot more character, even though when you look at it on the map, the N3 looks like it's just a connector trail. it seems much nicer. So anyway, yeah, N3s I think kind of win, and Roswell is kind of like a little bit boring to me. So anyway, hopefully advice helps you out when you select the trails, which ones you want to go to. Obviously Rausch Creek is humongous, so they have all kinds of stuff to offer, and part of it is just exploring and figuring out you know, where everything is. So we'll see you guys around.